hit the live button there for YouTube, and we'll make our selections here for our friends at Underdog Fantasy and for ourselves for our entertainment purposes. There's our go live tweet. Let's tab over to Underdog Fantasy. I made selections already. Tomorrow, Justin Fields. We have a higher lower on 52.5. I prefer the lower. So that 52 number is a bit higher than he's been averaging on the season. And then I do like Dobbs here for 300, excuse me, 237.5 passing yards to be on the higher side. Dobbs has been going pretty well, and it's against that Bears defense, which, at times it's been a bit better since they picked up Montrezl Sweat, but they still consistently have struggled throughout the year. So we'll get in our selection right there. You can join Underdog Fantasy and be just like myself. Make these fantasy selections daily anytime that you feel like playing by using creator code DYF, and you will be able to receive a matching deposit bonus of up to $100. So please join in, tweet at me, post it in the Discord server. We'd love to see what you're up to, but there's our Monday night selections. We got Fields on the lower and Dobbs on the over. Dobbs through the air, Fields on the ground, and hopefully we'll strap our little bit of a cooler streak. We want to get hot again with the fantasy selection, so there we have it. All right, let's shift gears into some Madden. What's up, Mr. Basada? And here we go. Carney, how are you, man? Great to see you. We'll get live over on TikTok in a minute. I feel like with TikTok, I like to hit the ground running as much as I can. And if I'm bumbling through the menus or something, yeah, I'd rather be in game action. Your third what, buddy? Carney, I hope it's okay for me to bring it up. Definitely appreciate that you didn't troll on Thanksgiving. And I'm not trolling. I was expecting the Bulldogs to win, and I was rooting for the Bulldogs to win. I didn't even bother to watch the game. I saw it was a late game, and I drifted off without even checking the score. Then I checked it the next day, and I saw San Diego had pulled the upset. Yeah, do the Bulldogs just have key injuries? Because it feels like they're not finishing well here to the season, and they were looking so good when I got to watch them. I know Wyoming got them in that one game, but they almost pulled that one out, and they were kind of cruising along. And I'm just kind of curious what's going on. If you'd like to talk about it, dude, cookie sounds delicious right now. Oh, third person to be here. Well, Lumia Stream and Stream Elements. I mean, they count, but they don't count in the same way. But yeah, Carney's first, and we're great to have you here, Mr. Death Star. Tweet tomorrow and have the breakdown. All right. Well, there's a reason to follow Carney on Twitter, 1,000,000%. We're into Blitz, and we'll get live on TikTok in just a moment. I think I'll slip on this A's hooded sweatshirt. Took a shower before stream, so you kind of feel warm coming out, but then body starts to cool down a bit. So hopefully this will go well. I don't know how long I'll be on. I'd like to start getting back to those 5-6 hour streams at least, but I usually hit the 3-4 hour wall, and man, I'm just feeling tired in the night here. Feeling like a caveman that just wants to go and knock out for a while. But yeah, we'll see if we can get some good runs in. Last Madden session, we stormed into the playoffs, got through the first round, and then I got a disconnect on the loading screen, which was super annoying. A lot of injuries. Past 3 games have been awful. Now, is there any chance of them getting a bowl bid, Carne, or not at 8-4? And I don't know the scheduling. I don't know if there's another game behind or not from the one that they just played. So I'll open my packs, daily stuff, and once we load, then we'll load over to TikTok. TikTok, I think if you get an initial surge, those first 10-15 minutes, it really helps a lot. Not that I want anybody to leave any platforms, but I mean, if you guys have TikTok too, and you can hit like and share, and that definitely helps. Also, I think Madden's getting a little quieter. We're getting deeper into Madden season. I don't think it's been the best year for the game, unfortunately. I tried going by, speaking of best year for the game, I tried to go and spin some Blitz Lightning that I had yesterday, and it threw me an error, which I thought was kind of crazy. I don't think I really want a most feared, but it may not matter what I want. I don't have a whole lot of these Blitz tickets to spin. I'm just shy of an unstoppable player. I said tickets, the Blitz Lightnings, because they come out with all the different little currencies. Shoot, I probably should really be saving my coins for upgrading the team, but I think we'll just YOLO it and see if we can get lucky on a pack. Did I already buy these? No, that's with points. Okay. Yeah, I'm not spending points. I do have 200 points if something comes up cheap, but we're looking to buy something. I can get 2 of these. So let's hope we strike on this or something that we use out of there. Said you said that this every game all season, but they didn't play a complete game all season. The offense was awful. They can't stay on the field, and they get the defense gashed because they're on the field forever. Man, that really sounds a lot like my favorite NFL team. Not good on third down. I mean, it's a huge issue being at the bottom of the mark third down wise in conversions, and your defense does start to get tired. Second half, those runs that they were swarming to, somebody just makes the business decision, or they're out of breath, or whatever it is, and if that time of possession gets out of whack, it's not a good thing. Hey, that's a good one. Speaking of good thing, Harrison Phillips, one of my higher overall pulls. If I try to quick sell that right now, then we're gonna unveil all the other cards, like I just did. Gilbert Brown's not terrible. I got quite a bit of fodder right now because I've been ripping, but I haven't been selling off the stuff I've been getting. So that gets us to 2,050 on the Blitz selections here. You can get like Derek Hall. Hall's Seahawk, right? For 28. So maybe I'll hold off and see if I can save up and get Hall instead of ripping it on a platinum pack. Yeah, who am I kidding? Let me go get the platinum pack. Hall will be out there. He won't be super pricey. And we get some more Blitz bucks. You have to win 6 games to be eligible for the bowl. It isn't a guarantee. We get an 82. These are all coin packs. Of course, we want higher the number, the more coins. So I don't know. 45,000 coins wasn't terrible. I guess we get to play the game again. I guess we can go get one more of those other packs. But they will go to some Who Cares Bowl. If it's local, would you go to it? Like, I don't know. If it was like in the Bay Area or something, would it be a consideration? I mean, like you're saying, they'll probably go play, I don't know, the Alamo Bowl or something. Not to make it sound like the Alamo Bowl is terrible, but probably even some, more obscure one. I think I need 1,000 more coins. This is why I didn't fire up the TikTok stream yet. With no disrespect to anybody that's watching here on Twitch or on YouTube. I think you guys have been watching me longer, so you probably have a little more patience. I think with TikTok, if somebody's scrolling, you just got to grab their attention, as fast as you can. So let's see. My items, quick sell. I got to have something that I can quick sell for like 1,000 coins. Like one of these things. What's that worth? 2,000. Okay, that'll get us another pack. Shouldn't be lazy. I should go list stuff up. So I didn't realize it was only 6 games, so that's kind of cool. I guess a lot of teams will be eligible and see if they can get the bid in. And I'm assuming that's something like athletic director's job is try to get your team to a bowl because it's going to generate some money for the university. So let's see. Where were those things? Select offers. It's probably in Blitz offers, right? Boy, they sure don't make it easy to get to your coins. Oh, I guess I didn't need another 1,000. I looked at that wrong. Last home game, defense was awful for more than 40 minutes. Young Hoku, what a great kicker. Nobody can win like that unless you're scoring every drive. Yeah, that's wild, man. That's super disproportionate. Spending 2/3 of the time on the defensive end. Russ Grimm's not too bad at an 86. I know the price of everything's coming down because there's so many 90s in the game now and beyond. But all right, we can still kind of play the game. Shoot, now if we go look at the Blitz stuff, 84 plus unstoppable, or if I should just wait. May as well do that because then they're going to convert it to training and I'll forget about it. Play in the Kraft Mayo Bakersfield Bowl. Oh man, that's a prestigious one. All right, let's see. We're hoping for big numbers, no whammies. And it's an 84. All right, so we pulled the minimum, but that did give us tickets. The extra currency thing's always funky on these promos when they have. I mean, you got coins, you got training, you got Blitz bucks, you got Blitz tickets, and then you have Madden points if you're willing to pony up and actually spend on the game too. All right, it is what it is. Let's get over here, and right before I start up our next season game, I don't really feel like trying to sweat on champs. Not that seasons isn't sweaty, but we'll just play some seasons. Let's get ourselves launched to TikTok. So I'm just momentarily away from chat, but not for long. I'm just grabbing my stream key, and then I hold that window open where I can see what's going on. Because every time I've been trying to pop it out of late, it has it stopped working. So let me get us live there, and we'll reset to Xfinity for stream goals for the day. So just give me one moment. Appreciate the conversation with Carne and everybody else that wants to chat. We should be getting live there on TikTok. Looks like we are, as best I can tell. Hope everybody's doing great on the TikTok side. And let me pause this so I don't have to watch myself. And we should be good. Let's see. Now, let me reset to Xfinity so it sees a new connection and resets our goals. And then we'll launch game. Anybody scrolling through on TikTok, hope you guys are great. Thank you for taking a look at the stream. We are getting after it right now. Let's see. Yeah, my stuff's reset. Okay. Here we go. Should have said they'll be better, hopefully. So the team will be better next year. Seniors we lost, definitely be missed, but we need to get the offseason reset. Bowl game would be a nice time to bounce back, though. What do you think about Tedford so far? Do you think he's doing a good job, or there's any jeopardy? Honey, User, Julian, UTV, Fiddles, everybody, hope you guys are all doing great. Thanks for scrolling through. I've been good. What's going on, UVT? Welcome back in. While you're there, please share the stream and hit that like button. Amelia, Yasina, John Man, I see all of you. I want to interact with all of you guys. Hey, what's up? Jump in, help us hit our goals if you would be so kind. And yeah, welcome to the stream. Is only a sophomore. He'll get even better. Hainer wasn't that great until his last couple years. But yeah, what's up, everybody? How's your day going? Welcome into the chat again. Great to have you guys back. All right, I was trying to set up my alerts here real fast in case anybody follows. We'll have a little surprise for you. Hey, what's going on, Ghost? How's your day been? Thanks for following. There's a surprise. Lights are flashing here on Twitch as we're closing in on 19,000 on Twitch. But yeah, to answer the question, I've been good. What you been up to? Great to have you back in. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Hope you guys not only like the stream, but take a moment to follow and share it if you're new to it on the Twitch side. Ooh, he was using over there to grab that thing. We just slipped it over the head and it worked out. Just grinding some Madden. Hey, love to hear that. We are tri-casting on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. With TikTok and Twitch being our bread and butter these days, as far as interactions. But if I'm chatting to somebody you don't see, they're probably over in the other chat. Here goes Gino. He'll get a few yards. So, did everybody enjoy NFL Sunday? I didn't really watch any of the games throughout this weekend, but love to hear what you guys thought. I know Mac Jones got benched again. I'm honestly surprised Mac Jones even got the start. Guess he threw a couple interceptions. Doesn't look like Bailey Zappi threw up really good numbers either. But I think that Patriot team is kind of in disarray. And honestly, with no disrespect to any Patriot fans that may be listening, I don't mind seeing that team be down for a while. They had so many good years, and of course, my favorite team ran into them and didn't go out well for Seattle. Marshawn diving for it, but not getting it. But yes, everybody, we love it if you follow, chat, and share. Been trying to get uploads consistently over on TikTok. We've been uploading daily, a little bit of FIFA and Fortnite, but mostly Madden of late. I think the triangle receiver's coming back and looking decent there, but couldn't get it into him. What's up, Davey? Woke up at 1 in the morning. Davey, while you're there, great to have you. Please hit the like button and share if you don't mind. We love the TikTok stream to pop off and make it into everybody's For Your page. This late night, early morning. Thanks for the share, Davey. Giants fans suffering bad. Yeah, what do you guys think about the Giants? Hey, Davey, thank you very much for the gift. Davey giving us the hand heart in the TikTok live. Do you think DeBole's the guy? I thought he was the first year. Now it's like, I don't know. May have been injuries and things for the Giants. I haven't followed him particularly closely. Maria 209. Hey, I'm out in that area as well. Thanks for scrolling through. Davey's on TikTok saying he feels bad for the Giants. So Carne Basada saying Fresno State Twitter wasn't happy that he mentioned injuries, but you like him a lot. He's a calming influence. To you, there would have been a war if they were to ever think about firing Tedford, the Fresno State Bulldogs head coach. To you, the coordinators need to change. Feeling bad for the Bills. They almost had that game against the Eagles. Yeah, that was a close game, right? Eagles were behind field goal in overtime, and then Hurts was able to walk it off. I was looking at that one on my phone. I just didn't get it turned on. Been trying to get a lot of the shopping done. I hope Cyber Monday has some strong deals. I just have a few things outlying, a few people to purchase for. You like DeBoll. He's a good coach. It's other management you guys need to get rid of. Hopefully you guys get rid of Daniel Jones. Now, aren't you guys Giants? I thought they were pretty locked into Jones on his contract, but I may be wrong on that. I thought it was like a pretty guaranteed deal. Hey, thank you very much for all the likes on the TikTok live, guys. All right, we're able to break that one up. I know the likes, shares, follows, they help so much. If you're not a follower, of course, please follow. It means a lot to me. Get to connect with you and helps out the stream as well. I think it's Z Wilk that's dropping a bunch of likes. I'm seeing pop up there in the bottom. I may do a TikTok only stream tomorrow for like 30 minutes to get into the Wise Watch that we have through the creator marketplace. I was trying to get Chancellor to go, and I just kind of got jammed up there with him. It's like he tripped on his own feet or something. Not what I meant to do, but I didn't get the input where it needed to be. Now Walker with a huge run. I think if he bounces that outside, he might take it in. Pitts was out there throwing some good blocks. I need an upgrade over Ramsey, or I need the Ramsey upgrade tokens. That card's a little bit prone to getting burnt these days. He's got a couple guys in the same vicinity. I wasn't able to jump on it. Don't follow much into it anymore. But Daniel just sucks. He underperforms way too often. Isn't worth the money that he got. Yeah, I know they gave him the big money extension, and there's times that I've seen him play, and I'm pretty impressed with his ability to extend drives and his arm strength. But I think more often than not, he misfires, like you're saying, underperforms under pressure, and yeah, it's tough kind of being locked into those quarterbacks. But once you've already spent the first round draft capital on him too, it's tough to let him go, because then you have to admit, especially if there's any old guard that stayed over, like general managers or something, have to admit like, all right, we missed on that pick, and now we gotta start over. Davey saying, I obliterated this one cat in Madden, was down 28-0 at half, and you kept scoring till it was 58-3. That was a bad dive. I was trying to dive forward. Feels like my controller is. I feel like it's like sideways in my hand. I'm just not using this thing the way I'm supposed to. First time he was coaching, they had a tough season. Stepped away because of health. They didn't want to get rid of him because of the success they had in previous years. If you guys are scrolling through on TikTok, please stop scrolling. Jump in, chat with us. Hit that follow button. We'd love to hit the follower goal over our head. Probably do something exciting if we do. But stick around and see. Thank you guys for sharing and liking it if you are watching over there. And of course, chatting with us too. Davey, thanks for the likes. We're tri-casted. Twitch has been home for almost 7 years as a streamer. And now we're starting to get into it with TikTok as well. I thought I could sneak underneath it. A little bit of a frustration play. I think I've been irritated with the game since that playoff run ended on my disconnect, and I gotta go to what works for me, and that's usually running the ball a lot and then throwing off of that. But I came out trying to just get everything back there, and yeah, my user was not up to snuff. And Walker able to bounce out and get a couple yards. I've never really messed with the freeform too much. I feel like it's a skill I probably should learn on Davey. I've watched a few tutorials on it, but I haven't worked on it. It's similar to me, at least I think it is, to learning pinpoint on MLB The Show, which is something that I did get myself into, and that helped me a lot with winning on the show. Although they finally ended up nerfing that a couple times, so now it's not nearly as effective of a pitching method. But yeah, I should take the time on freeforming. The investment of my time on it. So got him on a 4th and 3. I'll save my time out for now, and they'll still not the field goal unit. Davey, is my chat vertical tonight? Because when I looked at my TikTok live, it looked like my OBS full screen chat like it does for like Twitch and YouTube, but it should have been the vertical one. Like, is it like in the normal formatting on your device? I was thinking it may have just been the website that did that. So Carney saying, just hope the recruiters did their jobs, got the best guys that they could. Only bad thing is that UNLV is in the championship game. They will have a lot of brand new things if they win this year, and they'll become a recruiting juggernaut. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I mean, there's not much you can do about it, but the ball just got popped out of there. Felt like it was a decent return, so now I kind of feel like I'm getting avalanched here. Obviously need to hold this guy to a field goal. Or get a turnover of my own. Now he's got it. Wow. So we fumble and there it goes. Yikes. Sometimes it be that way. No, you can make it regular, or you can pinch the screen and make it like the Twitch and stuff. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why it did that. Let me... Shoot, I guess we should stay live for now. But I'll probably, after the stream slows down, I'll probably restart it. I don't know why I didn't go into a normal format there. Because I always prefer to stream in vertical, and I have a vertical extension in OBS that I put the stream key into. So I don't know why it caught out that way. It's like the second time I've seen that ever happen. But thanks for letting me know, Davey. Because on my streaming software, it looks right, like it would when you're looking at your phone, like any of these platforms should. But instead, it's all probably Micro. Yeah, I think this game's gone completely crazy on me here. Shoot. I don't think there's any way for me to fix that on the fly to you once we're already live. Opponent just wisely takes a check down. I guess it's just early enough. Well, I'm making some bad decisions too. T Diddy, hey, thanks for the like. Certainly hope you'll follow if you're not already a follower on that TikTok stream. Two best offensive weapons are freshmen. They're building something good there. Hey, thanks for the follow, T Diddy. You made the lights flash in here. They are set to do exactly that. Usually we're in a different format. Hey, Tyrus, welcome in. Thank you for following as well. For some reason, my software didn't push out correctly into OBS, or into TikTok through OBS, and yeah, sorry you guys are looking at a little bit different look. We'll try to fix it with a quick restart eventually tonight. But right now, I think we're probably popping up on some folks' screens, and we don't want to miss out on connecting with you guys. Who's everyone's favorite NFL team if you're new to the stream? So, Carney, are the divisions and things changing for Fresno State, or is it all still going to stay consistent? Because I know the Pac-12 is breaking up, and I'm super casual when it comes to college sports, but I know a lot of teams are going to be in different divisions next season. Does that impact the Bulldogs any? We're chatting with our buddy Carney Basada about Fresno State. While we are live on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and that's it for tonight. We didn't go live on Kick. Haven't been going live on Kick as much. I'm going to get saved, dude. I think this game's probably close to a wash. He's got the ball coming out next half. Yeah. Oh, well. This is our warm-up game. Sorry that you guys are jumping in and watching me get smashed. Hey, what's up, Christian? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, sorry for the weird formatting. That is just probably my software doing its own thing for some reason. Are you out there? Are you playing for one of the teams? Not sure what you're asking me, Christian. Yeah, we'll get that scoop up animation and down they go. You put no way. Christian Celis, he plays for San Francisco. Is it the real Christian McCaffrey coming through? Hey, what's going on, Trev Nasty? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. He's saying, let's go Niners. No, let's not. Am I playing you, Trev? If so, take it easy, guy. Niners need to go home and stop bullying people. All right, so Christian McCaffrey's in the TikTok chat, supposedly. Definitely wouldn't be somebody pretending to be Christian McCaffrey. All right, we'll get a throwaway. Miggy, what's going on, Miggy? Hey, thanks for the follow. How's your day been? Who's your favorite NFL team, Miggy, if you have one? Still consistent for Fresno State from what you heard. Oregon State, Washington State are trying to sign a 2-year deal with the Mountain West for football. Oh, that's interesting. Honestly, would let them drown, says Carne. Rather kill the conference than let the other teams in. Eagles look like the bullies on the NFC block. Yeah, I think the Eagles, I think it runs through Philly right now. And, you know, Detroit's good, and they've been exciting, and San Francisco's good too. But, man, I think it's going to go through Philadelphia. And not that somebody can't go in there and knock them off, but they're going to have to play an excellent game. And Dallas is good and all that too, but decided to hop on there. Heard a lot about it, says Christian. And then Miggy's a Raider fan. Raiders looking a lot better here of late under new coaching. Picked up Deshaun Jackson yesterday, and absolute beast, burning everybody. I'm probably just about to throw in the towel here on this game. This game's been terrible for me. My opponent's been enjoying it. We'll get a hit on Patrick Mahomes, but he got rid of it early enough not to take the sack. But yeah, a lot of 49er fans around here. Trev, Carney is a big 49er supporter, so I'm glad that you're here. I am the opposite of a 49er supporter. Was planning to eat turkey for Thanksgiving, but we were eating crow. Although I wasn't really eating crow. I don't jump on and say like, oh yeah, Seahawks are going to destroy San Francisco or any of that stuff. Predictions, yeah. I mean, that one's. I didn't really actually realize that game was coming up. I'm just concerned about Thursday night. Seattle travels to play. I think we're traveling to play Dallas. I know that's going to be another tough game for the Seahawks. So I hadn't even looked beyond it. I think Philly probably wins that game, but I would imagine it would be close. Christian saying, "How can we change that?" I don't think there's anything you can do to change it, Christian, unless you want to become my cousin. If you want to adopt me, then maybe, because my cousin used to play for the Seahawks, so I just grew up rooting for Seattle before there was even a rivalry between Seattle and San Fran. I was a Seattle fan. Micah is a problem, indeed he is. But credit to my opponent, he's played pretty well, and I've played pretty badly. Been a combination of things. Drake London will hang on, so we'll hang on to this game for now. If you guys are scrolling through on that TikTok live, please hit the follow button. Usually we're in the vertical format. I made one little change to OBS. I don't think that should have affected the formatting though. I think it was something fluky happened. So I don't know. After a game or two, we'll probably restart and then come back live. Tyrus, you sent 1,000 likes. Thank you, Tyrus. Christian, I heard they didn't let you have any turkey. I think it was your teammate ate it all. The tight end. His name's escaping me right now. The guy that wants to be like Travis Kelce. Christian McCaffrey's in chat saying he had some turkey up there in Seattle, and it tasted good. Tyrus, thank you for all the likes, buddy. All right, Metcalf's in. I guess we just have a little bit of a light at the end of this tunnel here, possibly. Maybe we can pull off a big upset. So, Dark Spectre, how was your day today? And I'll say this, too. I think if San Francisco was hosting Philly, I would think San Francisco would probably be a small favorite there as well. Oh, if we could have just turned and got it up there across the goal line. That game will be a measuring stick for the Niners. If they win, then great. They won, and they know they can compete. But if they get blown out, it's a little bit worrying. Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I mean, without trying to thrash my favorite team, the Seahawks are still a team that's, everybody was expecting to be rebuilding, and then somehow we snuck around into the playoffs last year, and we might go back this year. That's a really young team with a bridge quarterback. You guys absolutely annihilated Dallas, but Philly's a different beast than Dallas. So yeah, I think that's a really good measuring stick game right there. Boy, that was way off the mark. But yeah, my day was good. How about yourself, Tyrus? First game you went to was Seattle versus San Fran. Destroyed us. Pretty sure it was the game Vernon Davis spat in Singletary's face. So I've been to a 49er game in the past. I'm a California guy. When you guys played the Rams, but I've never gone in there wearing my Seattle stuff. Just feel like there's too much of a chance of somebody, being upset, being drunk, and coming after you. I guess if I ever do go, I'll probably just wear like a red shirt and just act like I'm rooting for San Francisco, and just kind of enjoy the game as best I can, unless somehow Twitch gets me into a luxury box where I can really celebrate, but that's unlikely. I'm not that big of a deal. Hey Tyrus, I appreciate you, but I'm fairly established on Twitch. We have almost 19,000 there, so just hopefully it keeps growing. You always like to see growth and follows and all those things. Just trying to break on that one. Sorry that we're in a weird format, though. We'll get that fixed. We'll restart the stream over there on the TikTok live in a bit. Bears play tonight. You've enjoyed a normal Sunday of football. I got a fantasy play on the Bears. I took Dobbs on the over, a higher lower. I took him on the higher on Underdog Fantasy, so he needs to throw for like 238 yards. And then they had Justin Fields on 52.5 rushing, and I looked at his season average was lower than that, so I went lower. But I know he can bust that out on one play too. But I'll be following the game through our fantasy sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. But yeah, I saw you guys were on the big game, so good luck to the Bears. Fatal Chicken just came into the TikTok chat. That's a pretty good name. That Walker card's good. I'd probably be better off with Walker than I am Marshawn. I feel like he's got more speed. This guy's gotta turn it over and let me back into the game if I'm gonna make a game of it. Coaching staff forces Fields not to run. Smart, huh? I think it's got to be selective, in all honesty. But the dual dimension quarterbacks are so hard to account for and to defend against that I wouldn't try to force him not to. I'd try to get him to not take hits. I think Josh Allen is doing it now, and I definitely believe Cam Newton's shortened his career taking on too many defenders. So that would be my thing if I was a coach, and I'm not. But if I was running the Bears, I would say, you know what? Let's just try to limit how often you get hit per game, and get good at sliding, getting out of bounds. It's not worth an extra couple yards to go and jam up your shoulder, or get yourself knocked out of there as a franchise quarterback. But yeah, I would definitely want him to still be doing that. Yeah, he's damn near choosing. Yeah, Allen's a big man, right? Yeah, he's looking to inflict the boom on people. Hey, was that you, bud? If it was, good game to you. Kick my butt, and I made some mistakes there early in the game, but you capitalized and took them away. The fumbles really hurt too. I think my hopes of climbing back in there, because you just scored a touchdown. It's like, oh yeah, now we're giving them another short field. But yeah, good game. How's the game been treating you this year? TikTok buddies, I think I'm playing one more, and then I'll shut off stream for like 20-30 minutes and then go back live. Try to get you guys into the vertical format. I don't know why I didn't go vertical. I know some people like to stream horizontal on there, but I don't think any of my scenes and stuff are on where you guys are probably enjoying it the way it's supposed to be intended out, for TikTok viewers. So I apologize for that. Fields might be close to 230. Yeah, if you're a smaller DB, you may not want to take those guys on when they're coming at you with a head of steam. Yeah, I'll try to play a little smarter this game. I got behind, started throwing, and Itsu took care of things. Or maybe it's Suli, right? The ones are probably else. Stay so calm. Oh yeah, it's something I've done a lot of. Losing is one thing, but yeah, I'm here for the interactions, to be honest, Ghost. And if you're not going to interact with chat, and if you're going to be just like try hard streaming the whole time and getting upset, I think you need to be at the level of like playing professionally or something. The guys that get all turning red in the face and ticked off about the game, it's like, it's not that serious. Sun's still rising tomorrow, and there's other things to get more upset about, at least for me. And he was able to buy a lot of time. Speaking of Fields, there was Fields. I have Fields as a backup. Maybe I should be using him instead of that Geno Smith card. But he was able to buy a lot of time, and I think he had the throw towards the route. I was definitely behind it. And that center's coming out on the lead, and there he goes with Gibbs. Yeah, good decision. A whipping in there to Diggs. If you had told me ahead of the season that the Bills were going to be sitting at 6-6, I don't think I would have believed it. I thought they were close, and they have been close, right? I mean, Kansas City's been in their way here of late in the playoffs, but I didn't think they were going to slip behind like the Ravens and the Dolphins this year. Sometimes you let the rage flow through you for Dark Spectre. Realize it wasn't cookies that you wanted, it was actually chips. Sometimes I go from chips to cookies, and then I end up like finishing off everything, and then I feel bad. I'm like, oh man, this is why we're not losing weight, we're not exercising. But sometimes I'm just better off giving into it, because I'll eat a lot of other stuff that doesn't scratch the itch. It doesn't give me the satisfaction, right? If you're craving Doritos and you're trying to eat, I don't know, like a couple saltine crackers or something, it's just not the same. It's still crunchy and it's still, a salty snack or whatever. But yeah, sometimes you're just better off going directly for what you want. At least I'm of the opinion of that. Taylor is going to get in the way and take it away. I guess I would have been better off with the touchback, but hey, it is what it is. Definitely happy not to surrender points on the opening drive. Has anyone in chat bought the Mario Brothers Oreo cookies? I overpaid for them one day. I saw them in stock at Walgreens, the pharmacy. I think I was picking something up, like a prescription, and I was like, oh, the kids will enjoy those. So I don't know what they were. A couple extra bucks, and of course pharmacy is going to be more than the grocery store. And then I think we picked some up the other day at one of the grocery stores as well. They don't taste better, but they're just kind of cute, and the kids like them. So not that they don't like normal Oreos, but it's just like, oh, here's another little branding tie-in type thing. So at least I tried to run. It was one thing I got away from previous game. Metcalf is super tired here, and we need 11, so got myself off track on this drive. And hey, I got away with it. I thought he was there on his user, and then the contact animation I thought was going to pop it free, so living right. Kelsey with the reception. That's better. Go on track. I know you shouldn't run every single first down, but people may not adjust to that too much when it's a video game. It's not like being an offensive coordinator for a big time program or in the NFL where they analyze everything. You just see them for the game and hope for the best. I think if I recognized it earlier, Marshawn had some room there, but I got to it too late, and then there's the help over the top from the safety. I guess it'll work out like an arm punt, but the way the momentum works this year, that's not great. Probably better off throwing away and then punting. Glad the defense got there. It looked like some routes were going to open up, but Clowney gets home. And Clowney's been a vagabond in his career. Was the guy I thought was going to be just like the dominant, maybe generational guy defensively, and Seattle had him for a little bit there, and I know we tried to bring them back, and at least that season with Clowney, he was getting into the backfield a lot, but he doesn't get home as much as you would have expected when he was coming into the league. And I know he went from Seattle to Tennessee, and I don't know. I think he's on the Browns now. I feel like he's just every year he's on a different one-year deal. Oh, that's not too bad. 7.5's a pretty good season. Is that a career high, Dark? or is it up towards a career high? Because I feel like he was like never getting to double digits when he was alongside with Bosa, or not, excuse me, not Bosa, Watt, JJ Watt. I know they were pretty formidable, but it seemed like Clowney had a hard time staying on the field too. Totally different subject, but if he would have told you that a team would give up 70 in a game and would now win 5 in a row, you would have laughed. Broncos are cooking. Yeah, it seems like Peyton got the reins there, metaphorically speaking. Not trying to be funny because it's Bronco and Reigns, but yeah, it's like he's got those guys out in, and they got rid of Randy Gregory and they got rid of Frank Clark, and they started playing their younger players, and they got Russell Wilson and kicked him out of his office that he had last year, and yeah, I mean they're playing well. I haven't really been watching them, but I know Russ has had a fairly decent statistical season, especially after that slow start too, where they were still kind of holding over the laughingstock stuff from last season. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a Sean Payton fan or anything, but I think he deserves credit. So career high is 9.5, so he's up there towards his career high. That's impressive. And maybe Harbaugh and the I'm not sure who the Ravens defensive coordinator is off the top of my head, but maybe they deserve some credit for putting him in a situation to utilize his talents a bit better too. I feel like with that year that the Seahawks had him, I think it was like around the COVID year. I can't even tell you what season that was now for sure. But like he would constantly be disrupting in the backfield, but just not getting home often. I don't believe the campaign's live, but I do have that timer running there. We will be fundraising for St. Jude here soon. It was a Randy Gregory curse that came to the Niners. They lost 3 straight. Needed Chase Young to balance it out. And you guys have been swinging for the fences on some trades. Last year, of course, it was McCaffrey, too, that San Francisco picked up. And McCaffrey certainly worked out, even if it was decent draft capital that you guys gave up for him. Man, he's been great. And I don't think he's missed many games due to injury. I know that had been a knock on McCaffrey, but seems to be running really, really well there. So after this one, if you guys are on TikTok, I apologize, but I will restart. The stream will run for I'll probably play one game off TikTok on the other platforms if you care to join. Not that I'm trying to get you guys to leave there, but I didn't mean for it to go in that incorrect formatting for the stream. Take time. Yeah, it looks like a quarterback sneak. I cannot take another timeout. I was going to, but it doesn't let me. And he'll sneak it across. But yeah, Denver, I haven't looked at the probability charts. They're probably likely to get in as a wild card, right? Like more likely than less likely now that they're on the right side of 500. Or maybe they're exactly at 500 for the Broncos. Might be back later. Gotta go stretch out lower back. Oh, no problem, Dark. I'm glad that we got to hang out with you. I'm sorry the back's acting up. Certainly. Hey, Christine's here. What's going on, Christine? You getting ready to go into work, Christine, or are you just enjoying the start to the day? Threw it early, and maybe I could have held on that touch longer. There's a flag, pass interference. Pretty good. Felt that way about Durant when he was on the Warriors. When you watch McCaffrey play, you know he's good when he's on your team. You watch him all the time, you realize how special he is. Yeah, Durant. I definitely can agree with that deal. Man, he was fun to watch. I had no idea how good he was defensively. Like Durant has good anticipation, comes up and blocks shots and things that you may not realize if you're not watching him every single night, type of deal. I was trying to just let him take his momentum out of bounds and then sneak back through, but opponent snuffed it out. What I was hoping to do. And I don't feel like you guys gave up a ton for him. I forget what it was. I know it was multiple selections, but I think it was like a third rounder and a fourth, and then maybe there's some conditionals or something like that. But it wasn't like, you know, you guys gave up 3 first-round selections or something crazy for McCaffrey, like Seattle did for Jamal Adams, you know, years ago. And I was trying to get that thrown away. Held on to it too long. Yuck. I feel like I run the same place a little too often. Well, my opponent should take time. They will. I'll hand off and then I'll punt. We do have the ball coming out in the second half. I got that 90 Barry Sanders. I need to use that card more than I have been as well. I kind of keep forgetting that I have that one. If you're on TikTok scrolling through, please hit that follow button. We will take a break from TikTok since I somehow got it launched in horizontal. Hopefully it'll correct and we'll come back. Probably play a couple quarters, not on there, and then resume our stream. This guy got himself to the 44. That was a good throw. And we'll get it batted down by Woolen. Woolen got benched in that Seattle-San Francisco game, too. There was a play, Jawan Jennings, Witherspoon had him wrapped up, but he kept battling, and a couple Seahawks defenders fell to assist on pulling him down, and they converted. I think it was a 3rd and 1 that they converted. And then Woolen was out, and they put him on special teams, so going to be interested to see what happens there with him. May have gotten a little bit lost in his own headlines there last season. I think his coverage still looks pretty good, but his willingness to tackle is bad. And I was reading he's one of the lowest graded defensive backs on playing the run, so that's not going to work. Nor is my jet sweep. So Hester turns it upfield for a 3rd and 2. Three-man front, and those guys just bowl through so often. I feel like going for it. It's like, how do my linemen not engage a little bit more than that? Yeah, Kelsey with some good side-to-side movement. This is first down. Hester's, or excuse me, not Hester. Franco Harris is looking for breath, so I better not hand off there. Wanted to, but situation had other plans. But yeah, what's up, Christine? How's your day going? Welcome in. If you guys are on TikTok, it's gotten quiet over there. I think I'll go ahead and wrap up now, and then we'll resume on the next game. Sorry for the inconvenience of the stream not being in the correct format. We got a touchdown with Sanders, and we got a real tight spot raid. Welcome in, tight spot. How was your stream today? TikTok guys, we'll see you in a little bit. If you care to join us, it's DonyellFreak everywhere, and I'll try to get that format where it's vertical the way it's supposed to be here in just a minute. Stream was chill. Yeah, thanks for the shout out to Tight Spot. Tight Spot, what were you playing today? And thanks for thinking about me. Of course, there's a lot of great streams on at any time here on Twitch or on YouTube. Fortnite. Fortnite is always a joke for our buddy Nightbot there. Come on, Nightbot. Can't take you anywhere. Still holiday gathering, Nightbot. But yeah, my scene didn't push out. It's weird. I have like a different overlays and things for TikTok, and it didn't go through that. It did its own thing. It grabbed the Twitch scene, and I think it was, you know, how it has a lot of like black field above you and below, dead space on the phone if you're on mobile. So weird. Yeah, I've had it do that like once before, and I don't know. I made a change. I put on a filter tonight to try to upscale the way the pixelation looks, to try to make it look a little more smoother for anybody watching. But I don't think that should have affected the vertical extension. But maybe it does. If so, I'll take it off. Sometimes you think you're fixing something and you don't realize it may be affecting something else. Actually, I didn't. I had the Bills-Eagles game pulled up on like the little ESPN score, and I thought about flipping it on, but I was trying to finesse a cell phone upgrade and looking at all my options throughout the weekend. So I was looking through all the possibilities. There was a nice little Walmart deal, and I guess they're in association with this thing called Straight Talk Express, where you buy the phone, you buy a month, and then you wait for like 60 days to cancel it, and then you can activate it with your own carrier. But they were out of stock in my hometown and like 3 towns around here, so we were trying to call and see if anybody had that iPhone SE in stock. So that ended up being a no-go, and just kind of a waste of time. Then I ended up calling AT&T, so I just never got around to actually watching any NFL action. But Monday night we got a fantasy play up there for Underdog Fantasy, so I'll be keeping an eye on Fields and Dobbs to see how those guys fare. Are able to bat it down and bring up a 4th and 12. Yeah, I don't have a dog in that fight. Probably prefer to see since I'm rooting for Seattle, I probably prefer to see the Bears win, because the Vikings are likely to factor in eventually with regards to wild card situation. Boy, he made a good throw. He had me cooked, and it's just off the hands. So better be lucky than good. And that is something that happens to Metcalf in real life occasionally. He'll make the sensational catch, but he'll let the easy one bounce off. He had at least one drop there against San Fran on the Thanksgiving game. Oh, Lynch couldn't keep his feet. if I could fake him out there, and I mean that's a big if, but if I fake him out there, then we're running for days. Flip the play around because he had so many defenders on the left hand side. Hey, not much, but we do get some positive yardage. And Kelsey's able to move the chains. The draw play always gets that high snap. That's like a grandfather animation. I don't know how many years that's been in there. I honestly didn't remember if it was still in the game or not. And then it's like, oh yeah, this is going to take forever to get the ball into to Harris's hands. I tried to force it in there. I playmakered him out, but Sauce was too close to him. Big mistake because we were in position to take the lead. I had Metcalf on a drag, and he got shoved behind the line of scrimmage, so I didn't want to stick with that one going right to left on my screen. Good read there. I was trying to flash over to the little hitch on the other side. Screenplay, I recognized it, but I couldn't get there. I got blown up. So we'll take time. This guy's, he's got on 2 clock and looking to ice this one away. Fortnite's really fun this time of the year. I don't know that I've ever had as much fun on Fortnite as I've been having. Too easy. He'll just go over the top to Diggs. I guess the only silver lining is we left ourselves some time here the other way. But yeah, Ramsey's definitely a liability on my defense right now. We got time. I just need to make good decisions, which is always questionable. Metcalf fighting back. I couldn't get it on him. Would have been a huge gain, but losing the icons, I was not throwing that where I intended to. That time we'll get him on the playmaker. Hey, what's up, Kamish? How's your day been? Man, you're up early. That or you've been up all night. Playing a little foosball. Donnie the Devil. Just got it thrown away last second there. Hester will hang on to the 28. Up early, windstorm there woke you up. Playing some Hall of Fame Road to the Show. Oh, nice. Oh, that was not how I envisioned that play going. Glad we still have the football and a chance. So how windy is it out your way? Guessing you guys are getting some strong gusts, and that may be the issue. Good job from him. Got myself distracted here worrying about why TikTok is not working the right way. I'm thinking it may have been the adjustment I made to it, but we won't know for sure till we start the next game, and then I'll try going back live there. Obviously not a reason to throw interception, but I did. Have you played any EAFC lately, Commish, or have you not been playing it much? Opponent can run out the clock here, but sometimes they throw that you never know what somebody might do. 7th season, 25 years old now. 259, 125 homers, 157 ribbies, and 1,000 hits. Not playing EAFC. And completely up to our opponent if they want to punt, go for it, anything. Sometimes they got a little bit of troll in them, and they want to throw here or something. Take a pick six if we can get it. He is going to run a play. And I'll throw it away. Like to, not enough hours in the day. Alright. Tough start, but we'll move down in rank, which is fine with me. Had been playoffs last couple of seasons prior to this one. Not really sure where I'm at, but got a little frustrated with the game when loading screen gave me a loss last Madden stream. Playing NHL. Oh, nice. Back in League Gaming. See how the old man thumbs do. Are you playing... what are you playing in NHL? Are you playing Hockey Ultimate Team? I'm just so bad at it when I play it that I usually don't stick with it. But I have fun when the game launches. They've been really nice to give me some creator codes last couple of years. Yeah, let's see what we get on our reward here. Strategy item. Maybe we get something rare. It's worth some money. Some virtual money. Oh, you are playing Chell. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know a handful of people that really have fun with Chell. Alright, so bear with me. I'm going to try to launch TikTok again. We'll get a new stream key in there. And I don't know why it did what it did. And stretched out this way horizontally when we want it to be in vertical. So hopefully it'll be good. If not, it's probably the OBS changes I made pre-stream. And then we'll get into our next game. Alright, so I got that stream key and pop that bad boy in on OBS. Start streaming. And we'll see what format we got. If it's sideways again, I'll play a game. Yeah, it's still sideways. So it must be the OBS changes that I had made. I tried to put in a filter to remove some of the the bitrate pixelation stuff. That's the only thing I can think of that changed, and I don't know why now we're stretched out. It's getting the feed like the OBS feed, the one that goes to Twitch. But yeah, hey, what's up, Tight Spot? Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, you seen it, bud? Yeah, I don't know. So maybe I'll end stream and then fix that, because I don't think I can fix it on the fly. Like, I think once OBS is going, you can't fix it. Hey, what's up, Gum? Welcome back to TikTok. So LG 6vs6 League, you get bid on or drafted by a team NCAA for North Dakota as a left defenseman. Oh, that's pretty cool, Kamish. I didn't. Well, I guess I should have known that people are that much of enthusiasts. I didn't know that there was anything regarding like creating collegiate teams like that. I think that's a fun idea. All right, so let's hit some run game and see if we can ground and pound here some. Yeah, I can't change the resolution right now, so I may try clearing that out and doing a quick restart in a bit here after this game. But we'll run this one and see if that was it, or it could just be something weird happening online too. But anybody scrolling through, we'd love to have you guys hang out and chat with us on TikTok. Usually we're in the vertical format, but today this is a surprise. Nice live broadcast. Am I interested in joining us? Joining you will gain more fans. If you don't mind, follow and tell me more about it, or if you can tell me more about it in chat, would be awesome. Austin, thank you for the heart me. Definitely appreciate the gift, and I hope that you will become a follower and hang out with us. So LG has 5 levels of play, and it goes all the way through to NCAA. That's really neat, Kamish. Is it some group that you've played with for a long time? Austin, thank you for the 19 roses, buddy. Sorry that the format's a little bit weird tonight. Usually I'm in vertical. But Austin, super generous over there on TikTok since we went back live. Yeah, up the sideline. He's going to intercept it. I would say it's like a punt, but it's not. It's like a punt going to the end zone. And took 3 years off. Now with crossplay was curious, so it brought the commish back in. Oh, very nice. Hey, what's up, Brados? How's your day going? But anybody scrolling through, be awesome like Austin. Hit that follow button. Support every live broadcast of yours, and let me be your friend. What's up, Alan? Yeah. Hey, thanks for being here. That's all the friend that we can ask for. Somebody that tunes in and participates. While you're there, please be sure to hit that like button and share the stream if you would, Alan. Man, any tips on knowing the right place to pick? I would say try to find a playbook that you like that has some personnel settings that you're happy with. I like the Saints playbook, Austin, because it has this 2 backfield formation. So like right now I got Marshawn Lynch and Barry Sanders in the backfield. But beyond finding that and getting familiar with, like, okay, I like this playbook, I know where the plays are, I would recommend checking out some of the pros that YouTube and going through and learning all the different stuff. You know what this game's called, Gum Gum. You've asked me that question before. But yeah, welcome back to the stream, Gum. How's your day been? It's in the title, buddy. But yeah, we're having slight technical difficulties for the TikTok stream. The scene is coming through wrong. I don't usually stream in that horizontal format, so we'll try to get it sorted out as the night goes on. I was trying to make OBS and everything look better, and I think that may be conflicting with vertical settings. Are you serious? We're playing Madden 24. John Madden was an NFL coach and broadcaster for many years. Passed away about a year and a half ago, I think. What's your favorite game to play, Mr. Gum? And Devin Hester did a good job. Yeah, last night we played Fortnite. Usually I play MLB The Show, Madden, EAFC, sports games primarily. But yeah, we've been playing some Fort since the OG season came out. Occasionally I'll host like Jackbox games. I also stream on Twitch. I don't think there's an integration for TikTok yet, but maybe someday there will be. Words on stream, stuff like that. Occasionally do like a reaction stream or a real life stream too. What type of streams and content do you enjoy the most, Austin? Grammatica kicking away. Always tend to slouch down in that chair a little bit. Fortnite, FIFA, Minecraft are your favorite. Oh, nice. I've streamed Minecraft a couple times off my Nintendo Switch, but I don't know what I'm doing over there. Mainly Madden. Don't watch a lot of streamers. I'm glad that you're here hanging out with us tonight. Sorry the scene isn't where we want it to be, but we'll keep working to get it sorted. I'll probably stop all the streams after this game, and then try going back live. I know exactly where the setting is, so I'd probably only be off for a couple minutes. You're playing Fortnite today. Have you got any wins so far, Gum? It's up for grabs, and we got a SWAT animation. Definitely could have been intercepted. You randomly join in. You just join random lobbies then? Marino a lot of time to throw, and he went for the deep shots, 4th and inches. Did get a win earlier. Congratulations. And we're able to jam up the route, so we'll get the turnover on downs and go from there. Indeed I am. Yep, playing on PlayStation 5. Is that what you play on, Austin? Yeah, Sanders out in the flat, not getting much there. Mainly play 2K and God of War. On 2K, are you a My Team player or my career guy, primarily? I thought he was too far away, but he's able to jump that route, so I gave it right back. So much for the momentum that I had. Hey, what's up, Fernand? Yeah, sounds good. Please hit the follow button if there's any action behind your words. We love the follows, likes, and shares. Helps a lot. Xbox One. Isn't that previous generation? We gotta get you stepping up to the Xbox One X. Yeah, the ones that's equivalent of the PS4, right? That's old school, buddy. I guess it's okay to run Fortnite on though. Yeah, good read on the man coverage. Take a time out and save some time. You like playing on some of your family with 2K, and on Madden 90% of the time they quit before it ends. You gotta take it easy on your family, Austin. It's pre-bought, but it has a load of expensive games. They'll transfer over if you get a PS5 though, or excuse me, Xbox One X, right? Pretty sure they're just tied to your gamer tag. If I recall correctly. Yeah, I think so. Now's a good time too with all the Cyber Monday deals. Today's Cyber Monday. Oh, I was too early on the ball hawk. Threw it right at me and it clinked off my hands. Dad is better than you on Madden. You've just been beating him recently and he quits. He doesn't like that you're getting better than he is. You're catching up to him. My son was beating me tonight on a little racing game on Nintendo, so he's getting where he can play pretty well in some games. Sometime, yes. Tonight I'll stay on Madden, but yesterday we played it and we'll play it again soon. For late starters, I would recommend trying to do as many solos as you can, and I would start with the most recent ones, like the Harvest and Blitz stuff, because it's going to give you higher overall rewards to start, Trent. But yeah, it's not a terrible time to jump into the game. Of course, we'll get all the out of position and Ultimate Freeze promo stuff coming up here really soon. Horde on picking plays. You're just using the coach suggestions. Yeah, the more you're into the NFL too, or just any football, right? You'll get familiar with the different formations and what you may want to run in certain situations. It's nice to run a good blend, as best one can. With balancing your pass and run. And some years tend to be more favorable to passing or to rushing. No, I don't want to do any one-on-ones for sure. That's something I don't enjoy. So listen, if you want to play Fortnite with us sometime, or anybody that ever wants to play, I would recommend please click on my profile and join my Discord server, which you can do if you do click on the profile. There's a link tree there, which will take you right into the Discord. I really don't want to punt. I feel like I had an open throw, but it took me too long. Let's see if we can at least change the field here. It's only a 3-point game. And we'll do the fair catch with Barry. Mad Mike Gaming, what's up, buddy? Thank you for following on Twitch. We're tri-casting on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube currently. Stay so calm while playing. You get mad at the game a lot. Somebody else said something similar earlier in the night, but I don't know. Maybe it has to do with my age too, Austin. I'm 43. I don't get upset about games um, very often. I definitely want to win and play as well as I can for any of you guys that are tuned in, but it's not that big a deal. It's just a game. Only thing that's got me a little flustered tonight is you guys are seeing the stream this way where you should be seeing it that way on TikTok. And I think it's an OBS change that I made. So I'll probably wrap stream at the conclusion of this game on all 3 platforms and go back live in like 2 or 3 minutes. And then we'll hopefully be all set. I meant to put on man coverage there. I didn't do it. He's running a different play. So good job from him not to play repeat. I thought he was going to run that out breaking route. Yeah, it's the wrong deal. It grabbed my like my Twitch type scene, and you guys probably don't have all my my like and share goals and that sort of thing for TikTok. Yeah, I like Seattle. I had a cousin that played for them back in the 80s. Actually, back in the 70s and 80s. So I grew up like in Seattle. And he's got the route, and he's got 2 seconds to send out the field goal unit. So that was done very precisely. Now running this play is a mistake. I think. Let's see, he gets a touchdown, but could have had the field goal, right? And he's going to throw it up to Woolen. Yeah, it's a legal forward pass. Just trying to hit the lateral. Big fan of the Steelers. Seahawks and Steelers play late in the season. I forget which week it is, but I know we play you guys. We've struggled against your AFC North comrades there. The only team that we beat was the Browns so far. Yeah, it should be a good game for sure. Hey, what's going on, Nick? Welcome into the TikTok live. So I'll update OBS, I'll close OBS, and I'll come back on. And OBS is the software most of us use that stream. And if that doesn't fix it, then it'll be back to the drawing board, and we'll just be in vertical horizontal for the night on TikTok. Not that it's horrible viewing experience, but I think it's better for it to be vertical on there. All right, we'll take it away with the Ramsey, and I need to capitalize on some of these takeaways. Austin saying a little bit disappointing how you guys have been playing this year. Expected to be a little bit better. Do you think you have to put money into the game? No, you certainly don't have to. So yours is in vertical. But when I look at the scene, Tight Spot, you just saw the stream over on TikTok, right? It's my Twitch scene, right? Tight Spot. Tight Spot's he watches on multiple platforms and been with me for a while. Yours is horizontal. Yeah, Austin, that's what I'm seeing. I think you guys can stretch it around and stuff, but it's supposed to be default that way for everybody scrolling through. And I know some people like to stream it that way just on their own, but that was not my intention. Kelsey was open for a big play, but I couldn't put it on him with Gino. Probably should have tried to set the feet in hindsight. But I made one little change on OBS. I was trying to make it smoother. Sometimes the stream will look like kind of pixelated when there's motion. I was trying to make it look smoother for you guys, and was reading up on it and tried putting in a filter, and I think that messed things up, as best I can tell. It wouldn't let you get rid of chat. Asking if you personally think most people put money into it. Yeah, hard to say. I don't think most do, to be honest, Nick. It's just like, and the reason I will say that is like I've streamed for years, right? Most people don't come in and spend real life money on TikTok or on Twitch, but some do. but if I had to guess, I'd say maybe 30% might subscribe to you if they're a regular or spend some money out. And then a lot of people just don't become regulars, right? So, with a game like Madden, a lot of folks will buy it. Some folks will buy it for a discount on Cyber Monday or whatever the case may be, or they may receive it as a gift and they're not going to put money in for sure. But I don't think most do. That's my guess. My answer would be some. Hey Austin, thank you for the 20 roses. That's big hype. Delicious roses. Hey, the best. Thank you for the likes on the TikTok live. I got lucky on the throwaway. But I think, if you're a gaming company, if you're EA or you're 2K or any of these games, you hope you get the guy or gal that just loves the game. They're enthusiasts for it, and they're spending on every promotion, right? And they make up for the ones that don't spend. And they also make the money off us just selling the game in the first place, too. Just to be able to get on and enjoy it. So, there's definitely some folks that have told me some surprisingly high numbers when it comes to how much they spend on the game. Hey, it's the best samurai. Hey, thank you for becoming a follower. There's some flashing lights for you. I do stream every day. Yeah, I'm here just about every day. Very rare that I miss a day. And of course, to be abreast of when we're going to be live, the Discord's probably the best spot, which is accessible by clicking the profile and then just jumping right into the Discord through that link tree. I always tweet them out, same name on Twitter. Hey, Matt, thank you for following as well. I was trying to find a little seam and bust through. But I'm just spitballing, Nick. I don't know anything. That it would be really fun to see how much money comes in and how many people actually do spend and how it all works. But that's for their shareholders to know and us to talk about. Oh man, I thought I had Kelsey. It's just been one of those nights. I'm making mistakes. Would have been fine just to get the 3 points there. Man, Geno Smith almost ran that down. But bad turnover. Now we got to just try to go get a touchdown to make up for the one that we just gave away. Good job from the other guy, though, from doing it. But, yeah, my format being off has got me slightly flustered on today's stream. Because I want you guys to have the best viewing experience on TikTok, just like I do anywhere else. And I have TikTok all set up. It's not broadcasting out that way. So I think it was the filter I put in. So apologies for that. We'll try to pull out a win here this next quarter and 30 seconds, and I'll probably be down 3 to 5 minutes to sort everything, reboot everything, and hopefully it's good. If not, then there's some other update that hit that I'm unaware of. But circling back to the money spent on the game, I had one guy tell me, and I don't think he was joking, because I used to play against him and watch his streams once in a while. He told me he spent $15,000 on one of the Maddens, like in microtransactions, and I was just kind of like, wow, that's big time, spending that much money on the game. And then you could kind of compare it with like, is it that bad versus like, somebody going and hitting the casinos or something, and it's everybody's money and their decision what to do and make the best with their funds. Myself, I always kind of have felt like if I don't want to grind it out, then I don't need it that bad. But I understand, if you have a good paying job and you're working 40 hours a week or more and you just want to plunk down $100 a week or something, then, more power to you. But yeah, to me, that's kind of how I thought about it too, Austin. It's like, man, you could buy a nice vehicle for that much money. Or even a down payment on a house somewhere. Depends on what part of the country you're in, but yeah, I thought that was like a lot to put on a game, especially a game like this that has a yearly cycle, because next year it's going to be a new game and we're going to be building up our teams again. Yeah, Ramsey's got a better shot at it than I do. Thankfully for me, it's out of bounds. Yeah, just for it to be gone. Like if it was something that you had permanently and it didn't update every single year, it would be a little bit different, at least in my mind. Like, okay, you got your whatever upgraded, and you get to enjoy it for the rest of your gaming life. It would be a little different way to look at it, at least in you know the way I would kind of rationalize it. But hey, it didn't cost me any money for him to tell me that. So, and I've had numerous other people tell me they spent like a couple grand or something on a game on a given year. All right, so we'll scramble in with Smith. Needed that, obviously, after throwing that pick six. So now we're down 3. Need to stop and try to pull this thing out against the Dolphin opponent. Yeah, that's not going to happen, buddy. I don't care to one-on-one. Really with any game, particularly something like Fortnite. I mean, I play Fortnite more to facilitate everybody jumping in and playing for the fun of it, not because I'm serious at it. Um, so no, I'm not going to be trying to verse anybody in that game. Still, if you ever want to jump in for participation, we use the Discord to try to coordinate ahead of time. Thought it actually was a run. I bumped him on the way over, and he stuck with it, made a nice throw to Reed. One more play before the 2-minute warning, at least. I'll use a timeout there. Yeah, I need a pick or something to really flip this thing over here, Austin, for sure. Taken away from him a few times in this game, but I've been really sloppy offensively all night. Hey, we got the pick. Austin with the play before play in the TikTok chat. Ramsey's got it. And we have one timeout, so I mean, it's like we need to hurry up. We don't have to go crazy. Should have time to run most of the plays I want. People paying coaches for Madden for their defense or something. I can't say I'm really familiar with how that works. If you're talking about like the guys that buy playbooks, or if you mean somebody's actually like in a Discord call giving them the plays, seems kind of weird. I guess coaching's one thing though. I mean, if you want to get better, learning from somebody that plays it on a high level is not a bad thing. But I mean, you could probably develop that as like some type of crutch though, right? Where, oh, I can't win if I don't have somebody free to tell me what to do. I think you're better off just learning it on your own. But just for a little series, I don't think it would be the worst thing. Like, hey, you're going to spend 6 hours in coaching in like 1 hour segments. That's kind of like getting a golf lesson or something like that. I think would be okay. But I mean, that's just my opinion. It's almost like, telling somebody, hey, you shouldn't spend money on the game. Well, nah, it's their money, I guess, if they're happy with it. Do what they like. We got pancakes getting served there. I went sideways with the line. I wanted to burn off an extra second or two if I could. But we'll take the lead late, and pending the point after try, be up 4. So it's going to be touchdown or bust for this Dolphin fan opponent, possibly. But yeah, I never really heard about that or thought about it. It makes sense. I know some of the MLB, the show community, guys will jump in a Discord call if they're playing like a comp tournament and discuss all the strategies. I personally can't have that much conversation going on in my ear without being distracted. But like pre-snap, it would be a little different. But if somebody's yelling in my ear when I'm trying to track a baseball or something, that's going to make me worse. As far as the results on the screen. And he's got that open throw. All right, so I got to look for that deal. Yeah, this is a different formation here. Got to Marino, but just didn't get him pulled down to the turf. I'm gonna just run a base, cover 2, and he's not really scrambling. I'm gonna drop Parsons out of here. Try to cover everything. Yeah, he's got the open throw there to Reed. So he can definitely heave it into the end zone here before too long. Oh, what's that, Mustard Mine? Mustard Mine working on his own for a change. Tad's been trying to get that programmed on the Twitch side. Our trivia game is working. Throws off the mark. He's got 2 shots at it, I think. Let's see. And that was smart to give himself up. So if he runs that same play, it's going to be tough. I'll go man coverage, and that was fast enough. He can probably get into 2 plays. Ah, he's got me. Gosh dang it. So Reed on the outward break and route. So good job from this dude. That should do it. I will try to fair catch and just see if we get lucky. Thought I had this game, but it's just been one of those nights so far. We will wrap stream momentarily. Hopefully go back live with everything working. If it doesn't, then I got some troubleshooting to do. If you guys are on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube, please follow or subscribe. Yeah, I was trying to get myself up, didn't do it. It was on the wrong person. So Hester's gonna go down, and yeah, it's just the game is a metaphor for how the stream has gone. Not that I haven't been having fun, just things aren't functioning the way that they should be. So I'll be back in a flash. Thank you guys for watching. Let me see if I can sort this out. Catch you guys on the flippity flip.